Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. And we're here to get into a couple of things today. Okay, we're gonna talk about a little bit of Kandi Burrus, a little bit of Megan Thee Stallion, and Carl Crawford and Wendy Williams. Okay, now before we get into any of that, let me tell you what I got going on tonight. Now be sure to tune in to a brand new episode of Roasted Review. We will be going live at 8:05, 7:05 Central Time right here on my channel, where me, Terrence, and Josiah, we will be covering the third episode of Kandi and the Gang, as well as the season premiere of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So be on the lookout for that tonight at 8:05, 7:05 Central, okay? Now be sure to tune in and subscribe to all three of our channels, because Roasted Review is a rotating panel. It goes from Scotty by Nature TV over to Giving You the Real Tea, over to Josiah's World TV, and it comes right back over here to me. So be sure to subscribe to all three of us. And if you don't want to miss any episode of Roasted Review, go to the playlist, because I have a playlist of every episode of Roasted Review that we've ever done, okay? So that's it for tonight. Just be sure to tune in at 8:05, 7:05 Central Time to catch us to talk about Kandi and the Gang and Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? Now, without any further ado, we're going to get into two things with Kandi Burrus. I guess we can go ahead and talk about um, the ratings of her show. Now, as you guys already know, that her ratings had tanked already. She had debuted with 491,000 viewers, and then the very next week, she came in with 490,000 viewers. But this particular week, in her third week of her show being on the air, she has now got a slight increase. Well, not really a slight increase. She got almost a 200,000 increase. Now she's at 624 thousand viewers. Okay, so this is a series high for her. So shout out to Kandi and the Gang, and congrats to Kandi, because I wasn't too sure about this. Now I wasn't too sure. Now I just knew that this show was going to continue to go on down the drain, but she was trending. Now she was trending all week after talking about Nene and Phaedra Parks, and her show itself was also trending. Now, there are people out there in internet land and housewives Twitter land that seems to think that the reason why her show jumped up in viewership is because she was talking about Nene and Phaedra. But I feel like that is absurd, and I feel like y'all are giving Nene and Phaedra way too much, because I feel like they did not contribute to any kind of success that Kandi and the Gang might get. You know what I mean? The show is just a good show. And no matter what anybody got to say about Kandi being boring, the show is pretty good. Okay. And I don't care. Like, I'm not just saying this because she shouted me out. And I ain't just saying this because I fucks with Kandi. The show is really good. Okay. And if it wasn't really good, I would not be tuning into it. Okay. It's very fun. It's very light. It's trashy, but it ain't that trashy as that other girl's show is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So it's like at this point, everybody was, all the Kandi haters was laughing at Kandi about her ratings being low. But now that her ratings are up, now they're trying to find any excuse in the world as to why her ratings were up. There are some people that saying that she now has the Real Housewives of Atlanta tag on her show, and that's why the ratings went up. But as we've already said, Portia Williams also had the RHOA tag on her show, and that's why her ratings was where they were, but y'all didn't want to hear that. So y'all was sitting up here celebrating Portia's ratings and clowning Kandi for hers. But if Kandi got the RHOA tag, then what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Portia got it, so I don't see nothing wrong with Kandi getting it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And on top of that, when I was looking at my Sling, because that's where I watch Bravo at, because I don't have cable, I have a Roku. And when I was looking at Zing, not Zing, but Sling, it wasn't saying the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It just said Kandi and the Gang. So some people may see the RHOA tag on there, and some people don't. I don't know, but I know I ain't see it. That's all I know. I ain't see it. But like I said, congrats to Kandi, and I'm sorry to all the Kandi haters out there who wants to see the girl fail, because it's pretty clear that people want to see the girl fail. Like it's obvious that people want to see the girl fail, and it's it's clear that they want to see the girl fail, and it's okay. You know what I mean? It is okay. Like, haters gonna hate. People want to see me fail, but I prevail every time somebody wants to see me fail. I always prove everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have been telling me to hang it up for the last few years anyway, because I've been doing this shit for 11 years now, and I'm just now starting to see the fruits of my labor, and I'm just now seeing um some success with my channel. And like I said, people told me that I needed to hang it up and that I was the chinky of YouTube a long time ago, but look at me now, over 30,000 subscribers, and I already headed towards 31,000 very rapidly. Okay, so shout out to myself and shout out to everybody that's just now finding out about me. Humility gets you everywhere, and perseverance does as well. All right, so let's move on to the next thing with Kandi. Now, I got an article here from the jasminebrand.com, okay? And just about everything that I'm talking about comes from the jasminebrand.com, so don't be alarmed and don't be surprised. Now, Kandi Burrus said that Marlo Hampton told her that she talked about her behind her back while they was filming The Housewives of Atlanta. Now, here's the article from the jasminebrand.com, and it says, following the explosive fight while filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Bravo stars Kandi Burrus and Marlo Hampton are now cool and were able to squash their on-screen beef. The Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise will be airing season 14 this year with returns from Marlo Hampton, Sheree Whitfield, Kandi Burrus, Kenya Moore, and Drew Sidora. While there has yet to be a premiere date release, the cast has been dropping hints on what to expect from the up-and-coming Real Housewives of Atlanta season. The two TV personalities were able to mend their fences earlier this month at Kandi Burrus' premiere party for Kandi and the Gang, her up-and-coming spin-off show featuring Kandi and her family at their OLG Southern Cuisine restaurant. Marlo Hampton supported Kandi Burrus by attending the premiere party while also mentioning to Kandi what she can expect from the Housewives of Atlanta once it airs. Kandi sat down with Hot 97's Ebro in the AM and revealed the recent encounter she had with Marlo. At the premiere party for Kandi and the Gang, Marlo tells Kandi that she's going to be mad at her again because of stuff she had been saying behind her back. The Grammy-nominated singer says, she was like, I'm just going to tell you now, you're going to be mad at me once again once you see the stuff I was saying behind your back. I don't know, maybe I should tell you now so we ain't got to fall out again. She continued, and I'm like, I don't even want to hear it right now. I don't want to fall out with you at this party. Listen to what Kandi had to say about the up-and-coming Real Housewives of Atlanta season below. So now I got my trusty Bluetooth speaker, and I got the audio from the Jasmine brand. So here it is, y'all. Well, at least I thought I had it. God damn, bro. Let me go back, because I had it. Definitely had it. Let me go get it. Because I think I got it. Let me not move too fast, because I'll miss it. Because I had the shit. Oh, Lord. Come on now. This is what I hate. Because I just had it. Come on, Scotty. Okay, that's Wendy. I don't need that. Y'all, this is what I can't stand, child. There it is. Got it.
Party for Kandi and the Gang, and she was like, I'm just gonna tell you now, you're gonna be mad at me again when you see the stuff I was saying behind your back. I was like, she's like, I don't know, maybe I should just tell you now so we ain't gotta fall out again. I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to hear it right now. Like, I don't even want to fall out with you at this
don't
party.
Spoil my moment while I'm launching my new show.
Exactly. She came to the premiere party for Kandi and the Gang.
I guess that was it. So, yeah, that's it. So let me go back to the article, because they made it seem like it was this big ass thing. Okay, so Kandi and Marlo also bumped heads in the Housewives of Atlanta season 4. Are you looking forward to seeing the two on the up and coming season of the Housewives of Atlanta? Okay, so that was pretty much it with Kandi. First of all, Marlo being a fake ass bitch, so it is what it is. I've never seen it from Marlo, never cared for Marlo, so I'm not surprised that she sat and talked about this woman on the show. Now, what they was beefing for, like I said, I heard that Marlo called Blaze a test tube baby. That's what I heard. And if that's what they fell out about, Kandi got every right not to talk to that woman ever again in her life. But Kandi can sometimes be forgiven to the wrong damn people, i.e. Kim Zolciak. So I don't know, but I'm going to save my judgment until I see the actual show, y'all. So we going to see how this goes. But shout out to Kandi Burrus or whatever, getting a bump up in her ratings for Kandi and the gang. I'm definitely happy for her, and I'm glad that she's seeing an increase. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic, which is Wendy Williams. Okay, now I got some audio from her too. And I got an article about her as well. So we're gonna get right on. Well, no, we ain't gonna go into Wendy Williams yet. I'm gonna say that for the end. We're gonna go over here to Megan Thee Stallion first. So, as you already know, Megan Thee Stallion has a lot of legal issues going on with her. Okay, she already got that case going on with Tory Lanez, and now she got this case going on with Carl Crawford right now. Okay, and they got into a heated argument on social media, and he called her a pill popper and said that Megan is an alcoholic who fucked the entire industry. Okay, so we're gonna get on into some things with this. We're gonna get into this Jasmine Brand article, and we are about to discuss. So the article reads: the relationship between Megan Thee Stallion and Carl Crawford continues to go downhill. In a recent set of tweets, the Something for the Hotties artist blasts her label CEO Carl Crawford for suing her and alleged that he pops pills after asking to be dropped for the label. Carl, in response, asserts his innocence and alleges that Megan is the one who owes money and claims that she slept around in the music industry. Things over at 1501 don't seem to be getting any better for the label's breakout star Megan Thee Stallion. The 27-year-old has been openly discontent with the label since contract negotiations went sour back in 2020. Earlier last year, Megan sued her label for not letting her out of her contract, claiming that it was fulfilled with her last LP, Something for the Hotties, which she also claims she still owed money for. On the rebutting end, 1501 CEO Carl Crawford hit the self-proclaimed hot girl with the countersuit alleging that Megan actually did not fulfill her contract and owes the label money back for expenses. Okay, Megan recently took to her Twitter account to express her frustrations with the lawsuit alleged the label. The Houston native who also asked repeatedly to be freed from her label. The tweet reads: first, the man over my label says I don't make him any money. Now he countersuing trying to keep me on his label because he wants to make more money. LOL. If I ain't making no money, why not just drop me? Let me go, greedy ass men. My lawyers asked him for an expense report. Money 1501 supposedly has spent on me. Why this grown ass man put his jewelry and chains on there? Lord, free me from this joke ass label. Okay. Once the former baseball star caught wind of Megan's Twitter messages, the label CEO took to his Instagram page with his own response denying Megan's claims. He wrote, I promise everything said about me about that matter is a lie. The truth will soon come out. Okay, then he said, hey, y'all believe that bullshit all y'all want to. I don't got Twitter fingers, so I'm not about to type shit all day. But I promise everything said about me about that matter is a lie, but the truth will be out soon enough. Carl followed up alleging that the rap artist is an alcoholic who has slept around with the industry, writing, this is all coming from a bona fide alcoholic who fucked everybody in the whole industry, including her best friend's nigga. Okay? Defamation claim on the way. The Stallion fired back with a few more tweets before the back and forth ended, calling Carl a pill popper and reaffirming her stance that the label owes her money and not the other way around. Carl, I don't want to be signed to your pill popping ass. You talking about I ain't paid for a show and you sound slow. I'm the artist. I don't pay you directly. Maybe fight with the man you signed to and you might see some money, you fucking powderhead. You hiding behind Jay Prince. Carl, you got a whole contract with 300 and talking shit to me like I got your fucking money. You are attacking me. Why? Because you want to be famous and not rich. Ask Kevin Liles where your money is, stupid. Also, how can I owe you any of my money outside of music when your team can't even provide actual statements of what I owe? You also haven't paid me since 2019. Your team signed off on Something for the Hottest to count as an album. Now, it's not jokes. Bye. I'm not speaking to nobody else on here. See y'all in court. And that was the situation with Megan Thee Stallion and Carl Crawford. Now, all I got to say about this, because I ain't going to stay on this one too long. Why do these artists take everything to social media? This is a business situation. So why the hell are y'all taking this to social media? Like, why do you think that we need to know about any of this? We don't need to know about this. This is something that's going on between y'all. This is a business situation. So we don't need to know nothing about this. And I just think that it's unprofessional on all ends. Like, Megan need to stop going to social media with everything, and Carl don't need to go back on social media with everything. But it's really crazy to me how so many men are attacking Megan Thee Stallion. Like, they really are going in on her. These men hate her for whatever reason, and that's just the truth about it. So if like, my thing is just like she said, if you saying that she don't make you no damn money, then why are you trying to keep her on your label? You trying to keep her on your label because you know that she's a big thing right now and she is making money and you want everything that she got. My thing is, if a person ain't making you no money, then let them go. But obviously she's making you some money, and that's why you don't want to let her go. It don't make no sense to me. But go off, sir. Go off. Okay, now we're gonna go on to the last story of the day, and that's Wendy Williams. I got two things to discuss in regards to Wendy Williams. So we're gonna go on to the first thing, where Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter claims that her team is responsible for almost seeing her life come to an end, and revealed that she needed 2 more blood transfusions during her health scare. And then after that, Wendy Williams went live and made a video today addressing everything that's been going on with her money. Okay, and I'm gonna play that for y'all because I actually had the actual video up here, but for whatever reason it didn't work when I did it on Canvas, so I don't know. But let's get into the article first. From Jasmine Brand. Kevin Hunter, the ex-husband of Wendy Williams, has broken his silence on why the famous host had to definitely step down and step away from her talk show. It looks like we're finally getting some true answers as to why Wendy Williams has been MIA lately. On Tuesday, during an Instagram live stream, Kevin Hunter opened up about his ex's ongoing health issues and seemingly called out the people around her for not footing the situation seriously. He said they are responsible for almost seeing her life come to an end. There are current people in place, management, that currently put her in a life or death situation and denied medical coverage and care. If it wasn't for my son and myself stepping in, that's it. He continued to share that his son, Kevin Jr., once threatened to call 911 to get his mother some help because Wendy Williams' team wouldn't allow rescuers to treat her during a health scare. He added, and 2 blood transfusions later, and that queen is still here. Kevin Hunter also praised Wendy for what she's achieved so far in her career. When it comes to whatever narratives that may be spun out there regarding me, my entire family, I want to first and foremost say I truly respect all I was able to experience with my ex-wife and what we were able to accomplish and what she has clearly accomplished on her own and on her own merit and what we were able to accomplish together. Okay. He continued and bashed the producers of the popular talk show for not waiting on Winnie to fully recover and giving Sherry Shepherd her own series as a replacement. He added that a team wouldn't discard their star player if they got hurt. In addition to that, Kevin touched on his infidelity in the ongoing suit that he has against the Wendy Show production company for wrongful termination. He said, when it comes to my personal life or what the public has been able to see in real time, I took full responsibility for my actions and understanding how I might have hurt a lot of people. He continued, I did hurt somebody, and for that I wish her nothing but the best in wellness and support. He added that his job was wrongfully stripped away because of who he decided to be with. As previously reported, Wendy divorced Kevin in 2019 after news broke that he was expecting a baby with his alleged mistress, Sharina Hudson. He was fired from the Wendy Show following his separation from his famous wife. Kevin recently sued the production company for $10 million, claiming wrongful termination. Okay? So I ain't really got nothing to say on this. I'm just glad that he came out and really said what was going on with Wendy because don't nobody really know what's going on. And we hearing all these different stories and people saying this and saying that. So we really don't know what to really expect or what to say in regards to this. So it's just like I don't know, but I'm glad that he stepped up to really say what it was. And now that he has said what it was, Wendy has also came out and spoke her piece in regards to this situation. And I got the I don't know what the hell that was. I got the actual audio from that because one of my team Scotty people sent it to me. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to play it for y'all because I got it right here and I ain't got to do nothing. I went straight to my DMs and got it. So here we go.
My thing is that I've been asking questions about my money. And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair. And Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right. And you know this is not fair. And this guy named Bernie Young, I know for a fact that Bernie Young used my American Express card to hire an attorney to file a petition against me. That was done with my American Express card. Bernie Young, you're no good. And this is not fair at all, you know? And then there's this person, this a former doctor, okay, had medical information about me that I never even got. It was sent over to Lori Schiller. So I haven't gotten the stuff. I fired the doctor. And again, all I want to know is where is my money? This is not right. And certainly, this is not fair. This is not fair. You know, Wells Fargo has used all this stuff to create the guardianship over me. This is not right. And certainly this is not fair. The New York court system is, without evidence, they're being weird to me, this court system. Without evidence, they took all this information and continued with what's going on with me based on what Wells Fargo is doing. This is not fair. This is not fair, you know? And the New York court is treating me like they did in, do you remember Kung Fu Judge case? Do you remember that Kung Fu Judge case? That's not right, and that is not fair. Lori Schiller, Bernie Young, and Wells Fargo, please let me have access to my money. This is not right. And again, this is not fair. Have a pleasant day. Thank you.
I just want to know why they're trying to keep me from my money. This is not right. This is not fair. They're keeping me from my money. This is not right. This is not fair. What we do know about this situation is that they're keeping Wendy from my money. They're keeping her from her money. And what we also know is that this is not right. This is not fair. That you're keeping me from my money. Let the lady have her money. Let her have her money. Her hard-earned money. Let her have her money. Let her have what she's earned. You know what I'm saying? And it just seems as though these people have been waiting on this woman to get sick so they can take what they can get. And it's really sad that it's gone down that way. And there's been so many different reports about what has happened to Wendy Williams and why she ain't been around and all this other stuff. When it's really about a bunch of greedy people trying to get something for free. You know what I mean? And I think that's just what it is. And I just feel bad for her at this point because they taking her money from her, and that's her livelihood, and she can't pay her bills because she don't have access to her money. And it's like, what's she gonna do? Because they got these lawsuits up against her, and they got this guardianship thing, and these doctors have come out and said this and that about her. So it's kind of like, what's really going on with her shit? You know what I mean? So as somebody who really takes pride in what they do, and it takes pride in their money and the money that they made, and I love to keep my money at a certain level and at a certain amount in my bank account, I definitely get exactly where she coming from when it come down to my money. I understand. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be more information about this case that's gonna come out. But I definitely feel bad for Wendy Williams. And I don't normally feel bad for the broad, but I feel bad for her because she wants access to her money. And this is not right. This is not fair. Now, before we go, we have to get into some promotions that I got coming up on Scotty by Nature TV. Let's get into it. All right, and we got the Whether You Like It or Not panel that will be returning on May the 2nd, and it will be featuring Scotty by Nature TV, giving you the real tea, Josiah's World TV, Yocrates, Really Be TV, and Simply Sakina. We will be covering the Real Housewives of Atlanta as well as Basketball Wives, okay? So be on the lookout for that, okay? The Influence with Reggie Artiste. We will be coming out in April. This show will be all about Black music and Black music only, okay? That's Black music and Black music only. It will be starring me and Reggie, as well as supporting cast will be some of our childhood friends, as well as TTB may be a guest, as well as LaRon TV may be a guest. And I got to reach out to LaRon, like I keep saying. Who was wrong? Okay, I cannot wait to reveal the cast for you guys. Okay, it's 10 different content creators. I've already filmed 2 episodes. I already got with one of my last people, and we will be filming next week. So I'm going to be filming more of these Who Was Wrong segments with more people. I got to get in contact with the rest of them so we can go ahead and get these filmings out the way so we can put them on out here in the second week of April. So be on the lookout for Who Was Wrong. And Boys Night Out, we will be returning Saturday night at 9/8 Central Time. It will be right after Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? And it's going to be a short episode of Boys Night Out because me and Terrence have to watch and review Love and Marriage Huntsville that night. So it's going to be a pretty short episode, and we will be focusing mainly on hot topics, not so much as simply sympathy and payola. And we'll probably discuss Chasing Atlanta as well in that on Boys Night Out. And we'll just be talking about all the hot topics that we didn't get a chance to discuss while we were gone. We're going to play the music game, and we are going to play the men game, but we won't do sympathy and payola, okay? So the episode will probably be about an hour and 15 minutes. It's going to end. So you're going to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville Saturday, then you're going to tune in to Boys Night Out, and then right after that, you're going to tune into Terrence's Live, okay? So that's pretty much the gist of the situation. So be sure to tune in Saturday night at 9/8 Central Time, okay? Because that's what time Boys Night Out comes out. Okay, and without any further ado, we're about to get up out of here. So be sure to follow me be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. Click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, be sure to follow my Twitter, and my IG will be down below. Because if you want to follow me back, if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you got to do is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag message Team Scotty, and I would definitely follow you back, because that's what I do. I do follow people back on Instagram. That is no facts. That is facts on facts and everything else. Okay. So Yes, indeed. All right. So be on the lookout for all of that. And also be sure to subscribe to Simply Sakina, Make It Make Sense Now, Alex Salter, Kim Pyre, who's over 100,000 subscribers now. Shout out to him. And Aaron Wiles out and Bubs to God. Be sure to subscribe to all of these great people. And your boys up out of here. Until my next video, I'll holler at you later. Peace out.